where the wrestling truth resides.
Can I ask why we don't have a TNA like ruining their existence and bringing back Miss Controversy yourself on here as news? I'm surprised.
I completely forgot that was the thing. So if you want to talk about that,
yeah. So I can talk about that really quick. So for people who don't know, I have a new job, and a lot of my new job is file sorting. It's kind of boring and mundane, but it pays the bills. So what I've been doing in this, trust me, I got a point. What I've been doing in this job is watching a lot of old wrestling on YouTube. There's a lot of old TNA. So I've been kind of digging older TNA, like 2006, 2007, 2008. It's been fun. TNA brought back Tessa Blanchard. Now, Tessa apparently has been on record saying some very poor things about wrestlers of color.
Is this the first time? Because this doesn't sound like it's the first time.
This is, I guess... The reason, I guess the big thing with TNA is what really got with her. She wanted a new contract, and she said she wasn't going to drop the belt unless she got a new contract. And TNA was like, no, you're going to drop the belt, and maybe we'll give you a new contract. Problem is right now, TNA is basically going out of business again. I guess they're like basically asking their work. They're asking their workers to take pay cuts, and like Rhino, Jordan Grace, and a couple others are like, deuces, we're out. So TNA shot themselves in the foot. They're like, oh, we'll bring back Tessa Blanchard, and like half the roster went, no.
Yeah. Well, none of that. They got rid of. Was it Scott? Was the one that was running it? Was
Scott D'Amore?
Yeah, Scott
yeah,
D'Amore.
no,
He was the heart and soul.
When they said that, oh, he wanted to leave, and you're like, no, you threw me out. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he's driving with Maple, whatever the.
Maple Leaf, yeah.
Maple Leaf,
yeah. So D'Amore, the reason he was like one of the reasons what I've read and what I've kind of picked up on what happened is he wanted, I think it's Anthem that owns TNA if I remember correctly. So basically he went to Anthem, and this is when Punk was out there in the ethers. He's like, yo, let's throw money at Punk, and that'll get people talking about us. Because he wanted TNA to be a thing. He was a TNA guy, yes.
Yeah, he was a TNA guy before Ring of Honor and shit like that. And then Ring of Honor, was it TNA or Ring of Honor was like, you either work for us or you work for them?
I think it was Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the thing, man. So, and they got this working relationship with WWE now, too. So imagine bringing Punk in. Let Punk win your world championship. Let him hold it for a month. It's like, this could have worked, but no. Anthem's like, no, we don't want to spend the money, and it's like, guys, you got to spend money to make money. If you'd have dropped the money at Punk, got him in, the ratings would have went up. People would have watched TNA. People would pay attention to TNA, and even Punk's like, well, I'm going to drop the belt. I'm going to go over here to WWE. 6 months down the road, Punk could be back in TNA when they do this cross promotion stuff.
I was gonna say they're like, or just stick in TNA and just do with the cross promotion, just do both.
Speaking of cross, I tell you. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of cross promotion, whatever fucking happened with AEW and TNA? Because they were doing a bunch of cross.
Yeah, but did you notice who that worked out for better? Everything was working out for AEW in that deal. Nothing was really working out for TNA in that deal.
That's true.
Plus, they have they do the whole thing with New Japan, so it's like WWE's got TNA, AEW's got New Japan, so it's like they all have each other's pockets essentially.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I think with what's happening with TNA, I think within a year, this is just me paraphrasing. I think within a year, TNA is not gone, but I think it's owned by
Tony
WWE. No, WWE.
Oh,
I think WWE is going to buy it, and when WWE buys it, they're going to leave it as TNA. They're going to let them have their TV. They're going to let everything be the same. But what's going to happen is it's going to be a feeder program. It's going to be kind of another NXT.
That could be their ID program.
Yeah,
that could be the ID program itself. Yep. Just have a base, like somewhere to do things on a TV perspective.
Well, I mean, it's already a lot of TNA is a lot of independent talent as it is.
Yeah. They have plenty of them work all their like independent stuff outside of
right.
So,
well, it's because TNA's like, oh yeah, we got. I need to get paid. I got $3 there.
Yeah.